What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Let's Play blog of Aladdin for Super Nintendo. Now, today we're gonna talk about the two next generation systems. Now, here's my rule: every single time when one of these systems comes out, wait a year. But which means I don't have one right now, and at the price points, I won't be getting one for a while until all the good games start getting released for it. So I'm gonna be sitting here with my PlayStation 3, downloading downloadable games on PlayStation 3 that I haven't already downloaded yet, because we all know they're gonna eventually shut down the PlayStation 3 PSN, or whatever you want to call it, PlayStation Network for PlayStation 3. So on the PlayStation 4 side of things, you have, and these are just launch titles. I'm gonna go over real quick. Need for Speed Rivals, Injustice, Gods Among Us, Trying to the Complete Story, Super Motherload, which I'm not even sure if that even came out, Skylander Swap Force, Warframe, Madden, NBA, Resogun, which actually looks pretty cool, Killzone Shadowfall, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Knack, DC Universe Online, Just Dance 2014, FIFA, Blacklight Retribution, Contrast, Call of Duty, Ghost, Battlefield 4, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. Now, out of them all, there's two games I actually would like to try out: Knack and Resogun, because they both look, somewhat cool. And I wouldn't mind playing them eventually. On the other hand, we have the Xbox One, or Xbone. I like Xbone. So Angry on the Xbone side, we have Angry Birds, Star Wars, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, Battlefield 4, Call of Duty Ghosts, Crimson Dragon, which I saw footage of it. It looks kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of Panzer Dragoon series, the one that Sega used to do. Dead Rising 3, FIFA Fighting Within, Forza 5, Just Dance 2014, Killer Instinct, which is free, but the thing about that, I think the only unlocked character is Jago. Way to go on spending your 500 million to get up rare. Way to go on that one. Lego Marvel Superheroes, Local Cycle, Madden, NBA, NBA Live, Need for Speed Rivals, Power Slam Golf, which is like Mario Golf, Rise of Rome, Skylander Swap Force, Xbox Fitness, Zoo Tycoon, and Zumba Fitness World Party. Now, just by looking at them all, there's only like one game I want to get for it. That's Rise of Rome. But here's the thing: I looked them both over to make sure, if I got one, if I got one right now, there's like at least 2-3 games I'd be playing until some the better games come out, or they start fixing some of the issues with the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One or Xbone. So here's the thing: there's only like 2 real games on the PlayStation 4 and one on the Xbox One. Kind of sounds like the last generation of consoles. There was like only one game I really wanted to get for the PlayStation 4, because they lost some of the exclusives, such as Final Fantasy 13. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. Resistance, Fall of Man, where Naughty Dog was working on, and maybe there was a couple other side games that were coming down the pipe shelf. But the PlayStation 3 came out about a whole year after the 360 because 360 really wanted to get hold of the marketplace, and it really felt like they were putting a beta system out there just to see how everybody reacts to it. On the other hand, the Xbox one game. Xbox One. Only one of our games seems fairly intriguing, oddly enough. That should be their slogan. Xbox One. At least you'll get one good game out of our whole stack that's any good. So, anyway. Now, here's the whole stories about the systems that I heard about them both. You know, you can say whatever you want about the specs, but the specs don't really sell the system itself. Games sell the system, and also how often you're gonna have technical problems with the damn thing. So, both systems have been getting, or at least I've heard reports about both systems crapping out and dying. I heard stories about the Xbox One's hard drive dying, and stories of the PlayStation 4 dying. So, at this very point, if you ask me, I'd tell you, even though, like, even before, I would say wait a year before when all the good games start coming out, I would still say, with all these facts, I'd be like, wait until they start fixing some of these issues with systems crapping out and all that. Because by then, they'll have like a good stack of really good games out for the system, so that when, let's say, the second generation of the Xbox Ones or the PlayStation 4s comes out, that second wave of them, where they fixed up some of the problems, that's when you decide whether or not you want the system. Because by then, if Sony didn't step up the plate for you, or Xbox One didn't step up to plate, or even Nintendo hasn't really by this point stepped up to the plate and said, "Hey, we're here for you." Yeah, it's like, oh, I want to get this, or I want to get this system. But anyway, that's pretty much all I have to really say on the Xbox One, and also the Xbox not the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Personally, if I had to buy one right now, I would buy the PlayStation 4, because one, I know they're gonna be re-releasing tracks, re-releasing games for it that I have played to death. Games like I'm trying to think some titles on the PlayStation that I played to death. The original Suikoden, all the PlayStation 1 games, all the PlayStation 2 games. I wish they would have like backwards compatibility for the damn thing, because that makes or breaks the system for me. Xbox One doesn't have it. PlayStation 3 doesn't have it. So both these systems really got to come up to a plate and say, hey, we got all these games that, you're going to forget about, those memories you had with PlayStation 3. Like, sure, you can have your PlayStation 3 and play all those older games, but if you want to be a part of the next generation, here's what the next generation of consoles has to offer, and it looks pretty freaking awesome. But as of right now, I can't definitely say, like, $600 is a lot of money to drop on a system. Like, I could put that towards, building another computer. I could put that towards a graphics card, or a new hard drive, a motherboard, possibly. But $600 for a system that, if you invested smartly, like, if you spent smartly, like, you could get like a top end like computer for like I don't know, 6, 7, possibly $800 if you're really smart about it. And plus, you don't have to worry about backwards compatibility because you know any like really old game like I Have No Mouth but I Must Scream or all these other games that were really cool on the PC, they'll eventually get reprinted on, Steam or on GOG or something along those lines. So that's my personal feelings on it. Let me know what you feel about the next generation comments. And that's it for me. I will see you all in the last part where we'll be dealing with the last level. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.